Hot take. If your setup takes longer than 30 minutes, you're doing something wrong.
Hot take, outdoor kitchens look cool, but who actually use them?
Wow, we're going to make people mad today.
Hey, that's okay.
Let's go ahead and do it.
Welcome to RV Small Talk, where we talk about lightweight campers, truck campers, people, places, and things and adventures that go along with them. We're your hosts from Princess Craft RV. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm PJ.
And today we're just, doing hot takes. Hot, not cold. Hot takes.
Not warm takes?
Not warm takes,
Okay.
hot takes. Yeah, just what it's like in a campground. Things we like, things we don't like. Things that might make you upset.
Myths, truths.
But that's okay.
Is it really real?
At the end of the day, we don't really like police camping or own camping. But, it's fun to talk about
hot takes.
some polarizing things.
Okay.
Campground culture.
Wow. This is a big one, only because people get so upset if you don't do it right. But if you're new, how do you know? Well, one of the biggest hot takes is generators totally ruin the vibe.
Especially if you're camping close-ish to other people, it just ruins it. It ruins the camping part of it. And the noise is one thing. The smell. I hate the smell of a generator.
I never thought about that.
I do.
But the thing is, if it's 110 degrees, what do you do?
Well,
110 degrees in the afternoon. Yeah, there's no water. What do you do?
if generator's your only option, I'm not saying don't ever use it, but just know you're ruining the vibe when you do.
Okay. All right.
Just
that's
understand that you're ruining the camping vibe of everyone around you.
Well, I think even people that use generators probably don't love it. Right?
I don't know. People love their gens.
Is that true? I don't know. Well, how about...
Sorry, I don't like it when people walk through the campsite. That is my hot take. No. I don't know. I remember it was like one of the first things I taught my kids to is like walk around. And even just kids knowing that perimeter is kind of hard.
Yes.
Because they don't have those boundaries. But it's super important. Not to mention... It could be dangerous. You don't know.
You miss the wires that are holding the awning down, or
they have a really scary Cujo dog.
Yeah, that dog comes after you. They do that even when you walk down the road.
No, that's true. Just that really, what do you call it? Gets my goat. People walk through campsites. Is that
do you take a goat camping?
Is that
Lindsay?
a thing? Well, they're not going to get it.
Well, I find it interesting that I always keep an eye out for the empty campsites that you can walk through. Like, I'll walk through an empty one if it's in between.
Well,
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
There's nobody there.
I feel like I always
nobody's
know where the empty ones are so I can cut
through?
across.
Cut
yeah. Hot
Sorry.
take.
Just yelling.
That's all right. We're kind of yelling this morning. RV resorts don't feel like camping, but there's a caveat. Campgrounds with no trees, they just feel like parking lots.
Yeah, it is a parking lot.
So,
like, trying to find campgrounds for the rallies, that's definitely the biggest thing. Is there's so many options, but so few of them have trees.
yeah.
So few of them have trees. And our rally campers they're not okay with no trees.
All those apps we use to find campgrounds? All I want to know is, does it have trees? I don't need to know if it has bathrooms or pools or water or anything else. Just, are there trees?
I'm pretty sure some of them do that.
Oh.
At least the ones you can see pictures of, you can see if there's like shade at that spot. But yeah. Agree with that hot take. RV resorts don't feel like camping.
Yeah, even if the pool is really nice.
It's a nice pit stop, like for amenities if you're traveling somewhere, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not going to say you're not a real camper if you camp at RV resorts. We're going back to the vibe thing. It's just not the vibe.
You know, last week I was at Margaritaville on Crystal Beach.
That sounds like a pretty RV resorty RV resort.
It was very RV resorty. There was an occasional tree, and it was very nice. Beautiful pool, a beautiful workout room. The bathrooms were better than, most spas.
Do you feel like camping?
Lovely. But I was there with the A-Liner Owners Club group, and 3 people came up to me and said, yeah, I'd rather be in a regular campground.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really interesting. They just felt less like camping.
I mean, it's just, it's hard not to like talk crap about it, but it does feel like you're taking something that is the most anti like commercial thing, right? Which is just go outside into nature, and you're just like commercializing the heck out of it. Well, and it makes it feel a lot further away from, I guess, what you're supposed to or what you were intending to do when you went camping.
Well, I don't think it's a bad way to travel.
No,
it's just
it's my hot take. I don't like it.
Not a good way to go camping and get outside and enjoy nature. That's for sure. I'll agree with that one.
Yeah, convenient, but not the vibe.
Yep.
Lifestyle takes. Hot take, bigger's not better. Bigger RVs will not create a better experience. They don't give you more. It's just, no.
Well, there are more to worry about, more to drive. But how many people, Lindsay, come in and they say, we want something small. And they're shopping, but then they say, but this bigger one, but this has more room. What if the grandkids come?
That's how I feel when I go through,
and everything just starts getting bigger as they shop.
Yeah. I mean, when's the last time you were like at a drive-through window and you were like, I'm not that hungry.
And then you order 7 things.
Some fries. And then like 7 sandwiches later, you're like, man, I can't even eat all of this. It's the same thing. It's just your eyes get bigger than your stomach. That doesn't work with campers. Your camping dreams. I mean.
So what would you suggest?
Smaller. Nothing.
People walk in and say, that'd be really nice. I'm going to go as small as I possibly can.
No, I'm not giving people advices on what they should buy. I'm giving a hot take that bigger RVs are not better.
Noted.
But
if you're not using your RV, why own it? That's my hot take. Yeah, why? Why do you even have it if you're not going to use it?
You know, a hot take I think we can both get on board with is everybody overpacks.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm sitting here thinking I preach about that and then I overpack.
I don't really see you as an overpacker. But
do you know what's in the back of my compartments?
No,
because I don't.
Well, that means you're not an overpacker. It means somebody else packed for you and you don't know what's in there.
Well, let's go with that one, Lindsay. Let's just go with that one.
Yeah, I think overpacking is boo.
Yeah. Do you overpack when you travel, like in suitcases? No?
No, I think I don't care. I think I was born without the gene of like caring if I don't have something. I am not tied to my comforter. I'm not tied to my makeup. I'm not tied to my, I don't know, chair. If I do forget something, it's not that big of a deal. So,
well, as we've mentioned on this podcast,
to not overpack.
As we've mentioned on this podcast like 7 or 8 times, you often show up without a toothbrush.
You're right. And look at my teeth. Everything's fine. Nothing. The world did not end. Everything's okay. This is proof.
Okay.
That you can forget things. Maybe my breath was a little stinky for a second, but like, I don't know.
Well, you can usually locate a toothbrush.
Yeah. Overpacking is
okay. Overpacking is
birds.
What we see all the time, and I agree. Totally not worth it.
All right. What's your next hot take?
Outdoor kitchens.
Yeah.
Outdoor kitchens. Ooh.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of
Dang,
outdoor
that is
going
to make some people mad, especially them overland people.
I know.
Sorry.
But first of all, I like to cook basic things when I'm camping, if I cook at all.
Are you saying you're a basic bee?
I don't know what that means, but maybe. Maybe. But I will tell you, the last thing I want to do is cook right next to the camper, facing the camper. This is not where I want to cook.
No.
No.
What about the MDC kitchens that go off to the side, and then you can kind of just like
Look on the side.
see the side of your camper?
I tell you what, as outdoor kitchens go, it's lovely. It's got burners, it's got a
That thing is
sink,
pretty
it's
cool.
got storage. You've got a cooler right behind you that's massive. So, yeah, I mean, maybe. But that is the bougiest outdoor kitchen I've ever seen. Most of them are just a grill or something set up right next to the camper, and you're standing there. I mean, ugh.
Even if you have like a really cool outdoor setup, I just don't see the need for all the different components, right? 2-burner stove, sink,
Yeah.
a spatula, maybe 2 pans, maybe.
Well,
But
maybe.
I'm simplistic like you. I don't like to cook big crazy meals when I'm camping.
But you have a fire disc. So
Yeah, but that's
you
still
set it further away from your camper. You're over there in the trees, enjoying it.
And it's
throwing
one
some
pan.
food on your fire disc. It's one pan. That's the way you roll. So how do you feel about outdoor kitchens?
I don't cook on outdoor kitchens. I cook on the fire disc, but yeah, I'm an inside camper because I feel like it's already there. I don't want to set something up. And a lot of people who say they want to cook outside, it's because they're camping and they want to be outside. But if you're not cooking anything but something real quick, then I don't know. Hot take, outdoor kitchens are overrated. Boom.
And very often they get traded in and they're pristine because nobody used them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We do see a lot of
Nobody
like,
used them ever, not even once. So there's that. So what about all the gear that people take with them and setting up? I think this is an area where I have a lot of hot takes.
Okay. Let's hear it.
You just don't need as much gear as you think you do. And this is coming from somebody who sells a lot of gear, right? At the store.
Are you saying people don't need to be prepared?
No. I'm saying they don't need to bring their whole house with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
gear wise, especially.
seriously. I love backpackers because they get it. They pare down, they bring the essentials, and then when they say, hey, I don't want to sleep on the ground, I want to move up and get a small camper, they get it. They know what not to take. Right?
That bird is piercing.
Yeah. We got birds out here, and they are loud.
I'm trying really hard to listen to you, but that bird is like yelling at me.
Yes, but you're in nature, Lindsay.
I know that
'Cause we're
bird has a hot take.
We're recording outside, so is your hot take you hate birds?
No, I love
they're too
birds. The
loud?
bird has a hot take.
Oh.
I'm trying to understand what it's saying.
Wants to contribute. Wants to contribute.
What about solar? Solar, I feel like, is one of those words that people throw around, but it's like most people aren't using their solar or have way more solar than they need and kind of think that
Totally.
I got solar.
Yeah. And they either have too little or way too much. They're like, yeah, but I want a ton of solar because I want to be able to do anything. But solar isn't what makes your camper able to do anything.
No, but to be fair, researching that stuff on the internet is like crazy.
Yeah, it's true.
It's confusing and it's tricky and it makes people think they can do things that they can't do.
Yes.
Or make people think that they want to do things that like you
They
really
will
have
never do.
You have no business.
They'll never do. It's again one of those things that people have a vision of what they think they will do with their camper, like an outdoor kitchen, and then they build their decisions on that when they buy, and then they never do them. You know, every camper now almost every camper comes with a solar panel. You know why?
Why?
Because
people want it?
almost every camper, every trailer has a 12-volt refrigerator.
Oh,
So you need to keep your battery charged, right?
right.
So they have a 100-watt solar panel on the top. but they still come with a little wet cell battery, and it will keep it going in between your stops, but it will not get you off grid. And people don't understand that. And then there's the engineers who want a ton of solar put on because they think it will do everything. But unless you have all the other things to go with it,
Right.
it doesn't do it. And so when anybody wants an upgrade at Princess Craft, we always put them in touch with one of the service managers so that they can grill them and say, exactly what is it you want to run with this?
Yeah.
Because here's what you will need, not just a bunch of solar. So that is my hot take. People upgrade solar.
Hot take, people don't
never
know
need it.
enough about solar. Hot take, educate yourselves on solar.
Because a lot of people waste money. That's true. Yeah. And here's another hot take. Leveling, not that important.
No? Hot take, I very much disagree. Have you ever woken up like on the other side of the bed, or like your head is all squished up because your camper's like boop boop?
Okay.
And then your fridge doesn't
Okay.
run unless you're level.
But your fridge does run.
And then your kids think it's a fun house. And
then they run. Or you drop something and it rolls to the other end of your camper.
Leveling is so important.
Okay, can I change my mind?
No. No, you stay on that side.
Okay.
Hot take, setup shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, right?
30 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm tired thinking about that. I mean, setup shouldn't take more than 15 or 20 minutes. Let's shorten
She's
this.
getting a hotter take.
You should be good at it if you camp. I mean, okay, the first time it can take 30 minutes.
Does that include putting the sheets on the bed?
No. That is not setup. That is general maintenance.
Hot take, we should all sleep with sleeping bags on our RV beds because making the beds is awful.
Oh, yeah, but camping and having sheets on the bed, I love that. I do love that.
But
I
if
love
setting
that
up
part.
your campsite
That's the bougie part of me.
feels like putting together IKEA furniture, I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that goes for the
Absolutely.
outdoor kitchens, right? Like it's a whole like Lego set out there. Ooh, that's just that.
Yeah.
No.
But if you want to set up fast, you have to plan where everything goes. And most humans aren't very good at that. You know, Maria Kondo style, you got to have just what you need.
Roll
and
up your
It's got to be
t-shirts.
set up so that you can just grab it when you need it. You don't have to dig through the back of the van to get that one thing that you need to finish setting up. Everything should be front and accessible when you go to set up, like a surge protector. People put my stuff away for me sometimes, and I always have to dig around and find my surge protector. That's the first thing I do.
I mean, besides plugging in your surge protector and your camper and then hooking up your water, putting your stab jacks down.
Leveling
Isn't
your
that
camper.
pretty much what you do?
You want to level
Didn't you
it.
come to the rally that one time at like midnight and you
Yeah.
had to like plug in the middle of the night? It's two things, and then you're done.
Yes, and you put quick connects on your hose,
Oh yeah.
and then it's super easy.
No, threading that water hose on there sometimes makes me want to
Yes.
rage.
Yes, and
Do bad things.
and then you can't get your fingers in there, and then it leaks. But if you have a quick connect that's on your trailer already, then
Yeah.
all you do is just clip into it with your water hose, and then you can screw on the other half of it, clip into that on the hydrant, and it's easier because those little things on the end of your hose get tired, they get rusty.
Look at PJ teaching y'all how to set up quickly.
Absolutely. And if you get to a campsite late, guys, you know what? Your camper is not going to roll away. Just if it's tiny, put
I
some
don't
wheel
know.
chocks on it. Make sure it's reasonably level. Hook up the water if you have a bathroom. If you don't have a bathroom, don't hook up the water. Just plug it in. But I get to a campsite. I don't unhook from my vehicle. I just plug it in, hook up the water, crawl in bed. I can do that in 10 minutes. I'm telling
Perfect.
you. So if you take longer than 30 minutes setting up, hot take, you're doing something wrong.
Hot take, rain doesn't ruin camping trips.
Oh, man. Rain is super cool at a camping trip.
I know. It's kind of the best. I don't know. It feels like you're more in the storm, which I love. We had like a thunderstorm here last night, and I kept making my husband pause the movie so that I could go outside every time I heard the wind change or the rain start or stop. And like, nope, I just have to go stand out there and look at it. Just
And it was
real
kind
quick.
of a wave of
Oh, it was so cool, and all this lightning.
It was very
But
cool.
yeah, like that's how I feel like camping. Like, ooh, yay, I get to be in a storm out here while I'm camping. So much better. Now, I don't really love it. Like, yay, it's raining our entire camping trip. But yeah, I don't think rain ruins a trip at all. It's like a fun little like enhancement that's gonna make some kind of good story.
Well, it just changes the pace. And maybe you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
that's a good way to
rearrange.
put it.
Maybe you have to rearrange what you're planning on doing.
Yeah,
But
like watching the thunderstorm.
but you know what? Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally would put on some rain gear and go hiking.
You totally would.
I totally would. I think that would be fun. And who cares if you get dirty? Who cares if your shoes get muddy? You know, you get back to your camper, you rinse off, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's tons of fun. And then when you're inside your camper, what about the rain at night when you're sleeping?
I love it.
That is the best. You know, everybody buys those white noise machines so they can have white noise. No, you've got a rainstorm.
Got a rainstorm.
Oh, there's nothing better than going to sleep in the rain.
It's true.
I love it. I love it.
Kids are chaos, but I also think camping with kids is more fun. Now, kids plus rain, you know, I don't hate it, but I'd rather have one or the other. But camping with kids, it's chaos, and it makes it so much more fun.
Maybe there's people who want to keep their camper like super clean, like don't get all that dirt in my camper.
I'm sure
And
there are.
If there are people like that, I mean, that might be another hot take here. Then rain and kids together might be really horrible. But, you know, campers are meant to get dirty. Most of them are really made for that.
I don't even care about the dirt. I just think it's cool to see my kids running around and doing weird things. Like,
Well, your kids do that all the time, Lindsay.
climbing out walls and picking up bugs and splashing in the water, and
Yeah, they don't care if they get wet.
it's chaos. But
And the mud, I mean,
I'm talking about camping with kids. Get off the rain.
I don't know. I think it just sounds like a magical combination.
You can take them then.
So, yeah, the hot take is camping with kids is more fun. And
Camping
it
in the
is.
rain is more fun.
You just have to not sweat it. Just don't sweat it. Roll with it with the kids.
I know. These poor kids, like, they do have a lot. I don't know. I guess it's something we don't think about a lot. We have, like, oh my gosh, I have to work and take care of my kids and clean the house. And it's really nice for the kids not to have, like, school and homework and, you know, whatever else. Their chores that they do. They
Yeah.
also get to go camping and, like, do none of that. And that's really cool.
It is. And you just got to have some cards, some games, and then, you know, they'll play with sticks and rocks. They don't care. Just they do. They do. Your kids do
Oh.
for hours.
Yeah, all kids do.
Yes. So
take away their
camping with
iPads.
kids, yeah, it's more fun. It is a little chaos, but more fun.
All right. Rapid fire. You ready? Campfire or propane fire pit?
Propane.
Campfire. You're crazy. State parks or private parks?
State parks.
Back-ins versus pull-through.
Back in for sure.
I love a back-in because then you have, like, the woods around you sometimes.
Yes. Pull
And
through, you
it's-
got none of that.
You don't have as much privacy. I agree. Boondocking versus hookups? Hookups.
Boondocking.
Get out of here.
Oh, man. If you want to get away, just do it.
No, I want to hook up, but I also want to be in the middle of nowhere. Like I want power, but like I don't want to be at a campground.
Then you just need the right kind of camper.
No, state parks are my favorite for that reason. There's so many state parks where you have hookups, but you can't even see the neighbor next to you. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? There's like a wall of trees. What was that one place? What was that one place where we went to when we went to the antique shops in Round Top?
Gosh, I won't remember.
Okay. Well, that park was my favorite because it felt like cubicles of woods for your camper.
Yes.
And I loved it.
Yes, that was nice. But you know what? We live in Texas, and Texas has amazing state parks.
It's true.
So I don't know about your state. Our state's pretty amazing, so we pick state parks.
All right. At the end of the day, our hot takes don't really matter, but it's fun to, ruffle some feathers.
Do you think there's people out there that would dare to disagree with us?
Absolutely. And I encourage it. Put your hot takes in the comments. Let's hear them. If you liked this episode of RV Small Talk Podcast, be sure to follow up on our socials and our YouTube channel if you want to hear us talk and see our wild hand gestures. And see me fight for my life, trying not to move the mic too much. It's really hard. Yeah, you can visit our website at rvsmalltalk.com. You can rate rvsmalltalk.com on Apple Podcasts, which really helps us. And we'll think of some more things to make you upset for next time, huh?
Think of some more.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.